Genesis 1:30. To all of the beasts of the earth and all of the birds in the sky and all of the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food. And it was so. Okay, and there's, again, little variations. Herbs for meat from King James. Amplified just because he commanded it. Yeah, it's that simple. God said so. So yeah. Okay, pulpit. The first of the three classes of plants grass was assigned to the animals for food. From this, Dialysis informs that prior to introduction of sin, the animals were not predatorious. The geological evidence for the existence of death in prehistoric times is, however, too powerful to be resisted, and the biblical record itself emanates long among the pre-Adamic animals of the carrion of the field, which clearly belong to carnivora. Perhaps the most that can be safely concluded from the language is that indicates merely the general fact that the support of the whole animal kingdom is based on vegetation. Apparently, Dawson. This is from someone named Dawson. Well, yeah, this is if you ever look like a food chain. Plants are you always at the bottom. Actually, just yeah. So we look at food. Why is it blurry? Grass here, or vegetation. Vegetation, 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 vegetation. I know what atheists are doing. No, this can't be true. This can't be what the Bible is referring to. This can't be, it's not referring to a food chain. No, this can't be. It has to be this because otherwise it would be false. And if it was true, I would have to stop my sinful habits. Which they will never admit they have. Listen, the Bible's not here to give necessarily scientific lessons. But it is telling you how things happen. Could there be a food chain? Yes, because food chains aren't that hard to discover. Oh, here's a weird one. Let's see. We have grass, algae, and other plant. Eaten by this, which is eaten by this, which get eaten by this, which get eaten by this, can be eaten by this boy, which apparently this is a crayfish decomposer, which can also be eaten by all these. Food chain. Do I need to explain to you what food chain is? So what Pulpit is basically saying is the basis for life is vegetation. A simple. Yes, let's see. Cambridge. It may be asked whether we are to understand that, according to Genesis 1, the nature of animals were different at the first form. What it what became afterwards, and that they did not prey upon one another. The reply is that this is evidently the baffle the belief of the Israelites as represented in this chapter. Like other features of the picture, it's childlike and idealized. Paleontology has demonstrated that from the earliest geological period at which animal life can be shown to have existed, animals preyed upon one another. From the earliest days, animal life nature has been red in tooth and claw. Yes. Okay, let's see. Barnes Notes Bible. The whole of the grasses and the green parts of the leaves and the herbage is distributed among the inferior animals for food. Here again, the common prominent kind of substances only is substificated. There is some animals that greedily devour fruits of trees and grain produced by various herbs. There are others that drive the most of their substances from preying on smaller and weaker kinds of animals. Still, the main substance of all means of animal life, the ultimate supplier of the whole of it, are derived from the plant. Yes. Why not just say that? Maybe that's just how they took it. That's how they thought about it. That's how they understood it. That's just in their own words. Okay. So, you got does not necessarily. Okay, another one where it says Kel and Derlitz of the Old Testament. Anyway. Claims from this it follows that according to the creative will of God, men were not to slaughter animals for food, nor were animals to prey upon one another. Interesting. But, okay, let's go through and what the word and to every the Hebrew can be translated the whole, all, any, every beast, alive, raw, fresh, strong, alive, life, earth, or just plain out, land, and every same Hebrew word, bird, flying creatures of the air, heaven, sky, and thing that crawls, to glide swiftly, to crawl, move with short steps, to swim, upon, above, over, upon, against, the earth, land. Yes. Breath, a soul, living being, life, self, person, desire, passion, appetite, emotion. Of life, alive, raw, flesh. Yeah, and it. I give the whole, all, any, green, pollard, the yellowish green of young and sickly vegetables, verdure, grass, vegetation, plant, herbage, for food, eating. And it was so. So, there's many commentaries about it. Go Post them in the comments if you like. Go watch my other stuff. This is all.